is walking barefoot painful?
Yeah, a little bit.
So why you don't do it? If you get spines.
Yeah, sometimes you get spines. Sometimes also it gets hurt little bit with the rocks. But do you know, like from childhood, I had pain in my feet, and actually my toes are like little broad, like from here.
Like wide.
Yeah, it's very wide. And from childhood, I could never fit in any shoes, and that made me like so uncomfortable. So that was like, I feel that is actually the painful part. Yeah. And you know, like I used to cry sometimes that why. I mean, I used to love running, but because like all the shoes are made like this, and
Pointed.
my feet are broad, I was like, "Ki why I can't run, like, you know, why can't I fit in these shoes?" And that was the whole point when I was in childhood, that I couldn't run or even walk like for long distance. And there was one point when I left my college, and then I thought like, okay, actually I heard the story of this artist called M.F. Hussain. He used to do like painting like Picasso and like in that time, and they said like he used to walk barefoot every time. Huh. So he would never, like in his age, like he in certain period, after certain period, he discarded all the shoes he has. So I thought like, what is this, like why he's doing, like he's going barefoot, and I felt like it's very ugly to go barefoot, and like, you know, it's very weird. So but as an, like, you know, like I was anyway like going through this pain for like for I think 23 years or 24 years.
In the shoes, you mean?
In the shoes, yeah. And I just thought like, let's try going barefoot, you know. Let's see what happens. And the moment I went out first time, you know, on the road, I think, and I felt like, you know, like my whole feet could feel the pressure, could, like, you know, expand as much as they can, and like, you know, they don't have to worry about like this squeezy shoes anymore. And I mean, it was painful, yes. In starting it was very painful, and also you have to be very careful, you know, because I was very afraid कि, oh, if the spines goes in or if the stones hit, what will happen, you know. So yeah, so that's why, like, let's give your answer, you know, कि yes, sometimes spines goes in your feet, and like, you know, you feel little bit pain, but at least, you know, like at least I could improve my body posture. At least I don't have, you know, back pains or any kind of leg pain, knee pain, because of those. And I could actually express myself, you know. I could run more, I could walk more, so yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, true. I also love to walk barefoot, like, but I think, like, for me, it's not my problem that I have pain in the shoes, but more like how it feels. Like, I mean, I remember mostly when I was walking barefoot in my childhood, for example, was like in my garden, where I just walk across the grass and like that. So I feel this walking barefoot is very connected to also like grass, summer, or like being like close to the nature. And it's something very like I don't know, very simple, but like I feel like mostly in cities, especially I also forgot this. Like every day I was walking in shoes, same going to school with shoes and everything. Then maybe slowly after I started to learn about this acupressure points in the body also.
Yeah.
I started to learn about, okay, these acupressure points all over the foot and how important they actually are, and how the foot is actually like the foundation of our body, you could say. And through there all the energy is flowing through our body. So then I was understanding, okay, this is like actually the feet are much more important than most of the time. We feel feet are something a bit ugly or maybe not so nice, like we don't give them a lot of value, we don't even take care of them. So when I started to do this foot massage and like that, then I started to see like, acha, like this is actually very important. And then slowly I understand, like, okay, for example, if you walk barefoot, the energy which is flowing in the soil, in the earth, that flows also through your body. But if you wear shoes, then all this is blocked basically. It's like you can't feel the same also. And same, I guess, like most active, I started walking barefoot when I met you also, and I saw, okay, someone is walking barefoot. So then I felt more, okay, it's normal. Someone else is also like feeling more. And it's very practical also, for example, especially for climbing, I feel. You have much more grip. I mean, it has a sense that we have 5 fingers on our 5 toes also, 5 fingers and 5 toes, like that we can grab onto. But in the shoes, basically the toes, they don't do any work, like. So it's much more fun, and like I feel the moment you walk barefoot, it's like you're very awake also and very present and connected to what you are doing, what you are feeling. Because you have to be careful also in a way, but that makes you much more like connected with all your body and the present. So it's very beautiful practice.
And do you remember this? I feel those were the very beautiful moments, I feel. In Nepal, we went to Annapurna range, and actually it was like
one of the highest mountains,
one of the highest mountains in the world. And how we were like, I think I was actually exactly wearing this same lungi.
Me too, I think. Achha, no, I had the red lungi maybe, but this one also, I don't know.
And everybody was like with their gears and like, you know, these walking sticks and like good branded
hiking shoes,
and I don't know what all, like, you know, and we were like, yeah, woohoo, we were in our lungi and like, you know, barefoot. I mean, that day, like I realized
everyone was thinking we're crazy. They were like, what are these people doing in such a cold mountain
but like, like I feel also like it was not only they were feeling about, they were thinking that we are crazy ones, but also like I saw so many people, like, you know, they were appreciating it as well.
True.
And they were like, okay, like, and I feel also going barefoot can also from my side, what it feels like, you are spreading the seeds of, you know, that motivation, that, you know, if we can do it, then you can also do it. Like,
that
it's
I
very
also
simple.
saw,
there is nothing.
How the people reacted, it was really like, wow, great that you're doing this. Like some were like, okay, this is crazy. But others were like, wow, really great, like that you're doing this. Wow, it's inspiring, or like that brave to walk barefoot. Although actually it's something very simple.
True. And there was like, I think on the top of the mountain there was this guy who wanted to film us in his documentary, and he filmed us like what for like I think for the barefoot only, na? How you are walking and like, you know, you don't feel cold, or why you are wearing lungi and everything. So yeah, I feel it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's like it's kind of like a symbol to like just like free yourself actually. Put off all the unnecessary layers and just like feel and just be like close to ground.
Living towards living naturally comes when, you know, the first step, when people ask me like, you know, what should we do, like we also want to live naturally, we also want to do, and I just say them like, you know, go barefoot, like, you know, just go barefoot, walk your first step, you know, and then that's the way you can go towards living naturally, towards living in harmony, in peace, and like so it's a very beautiful experience, I feel, walking barefoot.
And with walking barefoot, we shouldn't forget taking good care for our toes and our feet also.
True.